morning, everyone. This is Carrie Scomp calling from the Traverse City, Michigan office. Welcome to Moxie Monday. Thank you for joining us to get your week started. We are going to be talking about the Moxie Engage product today, most specifically the neighborhood news portion of Moxie Engage. So Moxie Engage is our CRM, our client relationship management tool for our sphere of influence marketing. And we all know that the average American knows anywhere from 8 to 13 real estate agents. So you want to make sure that you're staying top of mind. So when they are ready to transact, you're the face that comes into their mind and they reach out and contact you. Really easy way with the product that the clients really like is our neighborhood news product. And that just keeps them informed about what's going on in their neighborhood. Because that's the number one question you get as realtors, right? How's the real estate market? Well, this is a product that goes out automatically to them each month. It gives them the information that they want, completely branded to you, and it keeps you top of mind for your clients. So we're going to go ahead and just jump right in. So you are seeing Moxie Engage on my screen. So when you get into the Moxie product, your menu items are here on the top blue bar, and we are in Engage. This is where it's going to tell you good morning or good afternoon or good evening, depending on the time of day that you're getting into this product. If you're looking at how to get logged into this product, head to schmidtresources.com, which is this screen right here. Of course, pick your region that you're operating out of, and then scroll until you find that Moxie Works square. If you click on that Moxie Works square, that very first line right there gives you the login to Moxie. So if you're ever trying to figure out how to get into Moxie, schmidtresources.com is your one-stop shop for all things Schmidt. So just head over there to the Moxie Works square and click on that Schmidt Resources login right there. It's also where you can find our Moxie Monday playlist. So if this is your first Moxie Monday, welcome. We're happy to have you. If you want to ever review any of our previous topics that we've covered, you can head right here to our Moxie Monday playlist. If you just click the watch here, it takes you over to our YouTube Schmidt Video Classroom and will allow you to watch any of our previously recorded Moxie Mondays. Always a great place to go for Moxie. We have links to the support page here as well. We have other video recordings, longer forum recordings here, and information about how to get those contacts, your sphere of influence, into your Moxie. So good place to come. And again, we're on Schmidt Resources in the Moxie Works square. Once you get logged in, you want to make sure that you're going over to your Engage page right here, right at the top, your Engage page. So the neighborhood news product is one of the most highly engaged products in any of the Moxie suite. Because like we said, your clients want to know about the real estate market. It is the number one question that you get as a realtor is, what is the market doing? So this will allow you to set them up one time on a neighborhood news, and it'll give them the information that they want. The best way that we can do this is obviously to push it out to them, but you don't always have all of your sphere in your CRM yet, right? In your client relationship management tool. So it very well may be that you want to get this sent out to your clients in multiple ways so that they engage with you by signing up for that neighborhood news. So there is a way when you're in a client. So we're just going to go to People, My People. And we're going to let that spin for just a moment. And of course from here you can filter, you can type in a name to search, you have your list of most recently viewed people. And if you click into any of the contact cards and scroll just a little bit over here to where it says subscriptions, if you've already had one set up, and you can do multiple, people are sometimes interested in multiple neighborhoods, you'll see that there. You can also add the product by clicking add right here. This is where you can also sign them up for listing announcements. But right here is your neighborhood news. So this is how you would push that information out to your client. You already have them in your Engage product. You have their email address, their phone number, whatever information that you input, and then you can set up the neighborhood news for them so they get that automatically as soon as you set it up, and then once every 30 days reoccurring. However, because like I mentioned, not all of your sphere might be in your CRM, you actually have a URL that you can use in your email, you can use in social media, you can embed it into a presentation from Moxie Present, and that will allow the client to be able to sign up for the neighborhood news. They'll sign up for neighborhood news, then they'll automatically end up in your Engage so that you do have them in your sphere of influence and you can continue to market to them. Where this URL is found is a little bit hidden, so that's why we wanted to share that today. So obviously we are in the client card now in Moxie Engage. But if you want to get that URL or the widget It's a little bit fancier to deal with the widget, but we do have an easy to use URL. You click on the little tiny cog right here. It's going to be between Find People and the envelope that allows you to email right inside Engage. So you want to click on the cog right here. And then you're going to go to Engage Settings. Once that takes a moment to load, you're going to scroll to the bottom on the left. And we're just waiting a moment. There it goes, it loaded. And we're talking today about the neighborhood news. So when you're under subscriptions, click Neighborhood News. This is the default message that gets sent out when your clients receive the neighborhood news. So you can edit that in here as well. So to do that, you can just click Edit. You can type your changes, add, delete, reset. You can always reset to the company message if you choose to. And then once your changes are done, you just click Save. And that will change the automatic email that will go out, the default message. To get that link, so maybe you want to embed the neighborhood news sign up link into your email, you just click Create Link right here. So to take a step back, we went to the cog, we went to Engage Settings, we clicked on Neighborhood News, and now we're going to click Create Link. So it tells you right here, create a custom link so users can sign up for neighborhood news from your websites, maybe a presentation, that embed in your email signature like we mentioned, or anywhere on social media. Once you've clicked that Get Link, it automatically creates the link. And then it tells you the things that you can do. You can copy that URL as a hyperlink into your email. The visitors, when they click on that, will then sign up for the neighborhood news, and they automatically will get their first neighborhood news right away. And then it does create that contact card in your Moxie Engage. And then every 30 days, they're going to get the updated information in neighborhood news. Now keep in mind, the neighborhood news is fed directly from your MLS. So all of the data is coming directly from your MLS. New listings, sold information, pending, everything is being fed from the MLS. And the neighborhood news is up to date. So if it sends out automatically, it's up to date information. In 30 days, it's going to be the up to date information from those 30 days, whether it be new listings that have come on the market or anything that has gone under contract or sold. So you can simply click copy right here, and it tells you that it's been copied. Now, obviously, that's a pretty long URL. Most likely, you don't want to throw that into your email signature, but you can use it as a hyperlink. So as you're in an email, which let me launch into my Gmail, you can hyperlink this in Gmail, for example, and you can do this in the signature block as well. This is just how you would do it in an individual email. And when you highlight it, this is your hyperlink button right here, insert link. So we copied the link, we're going to paste it on there, and then it shows up as a hyperlink. So for example, if I email myself, when you click on that link, this is the information that your client will see. It's completely branded to me as the agent. And then it allows me to sign up with the zip code that I'm interested in, and I click sign up now. Automatically gets sent to me, and then every 30 days. And then that contact card will show up in your Moxie Engage. Great question from Jenny. Does the system notify you when someone uses neighborhood news? So that will show up in your Moxie Engage. If we're going to go back to Moxie Engage now, so we're in Engage, and if we go to People and Overview, we want to go to Dashboard. When we're in our dashboard, in our activity feed, it will show up right here if somebody signed up for neighborhood news. So that's how you can always tell. You want to go into your Engage and into your dashboard every day, because keep in mind that really is your assistant. It has your calendar, it has the 5 people you should contact, it has the activity of all the people that you're sending communication to right in your dashboard. So good business to just log in there at least once a day just to see what your people are up to, get the 5 people that you should stay in contact with that day, sign people up for neighborhood news, or again, get that URL. So to go back to find that URL that we can then use in our emails or on our websites or in our presentations is, again, we go right here to this cog, Engage Settings. Give it a moment to load. Once the words show up in the white space here, it'll be loaded. Go to Neighborhood News and then Create Link, and then there's your link, and then you click Copy. And then you can use that in your emails, on social media, wherever it might be. And this is the product that once you click on that link, it'll look like, so that your people can sign up for Neighborhood News. So we can take some questions if you want to type them in the chat box while we kind of just quickly recap this. So again, we started in our Moxie Engage right at the top. If you're looking for that login, keep in mind you can go to schmidtresources.com to the Moxie Square, and your login link is right there at the top. You can, of course, set up Neighborhood News in individual clients. So perhaps you sat at an open house over the weekend and you got 5 people's contact cards. You can come into Engage, you can add them, and then once you go into their contact card, you can push out the subscription to the Neighborhood News. But once you have this link, if you embed it in your email signature, it'll go out in every single email. And people are always interested in what's going on in their market. Once they sign up for this, not only do they get the Neighborhood News, you now have a new sphere of influence person in your Moxie Engage. So it's really great information that the client is highly engaged in, and it's really simple to set up for you, either whether you're pushing it out to your people from Moxie Engage or if you're using this sign up link. So I don't see any questions that have come in. I appreciate your time on a Monday morning. Keep in mind, head to Schmidt Resources also for that Moxie Monday playlist, and we will reconvene again next Monday at 10:15. Oh, I'm sorry, I did see some questions come in. Just one moment, please. Michelle, if an ASC is using it from the company's portal, and it gets signed up, it will come into whoever had that email, whoever got the URL. So if you're doing it from the office account, you can then reassign those leads. You can't transfer them from within Engage, but you can absolutely get the information, give it to the agent, and then they can put it in their Engage. Can the recipient do research on the link similar to what we do in the MLS? Good question, Patty. So when they get the Neighborhood News, it will show them listings, it'll show them all the information, but it'll link through to your website. So it'll be your version of your Moxie website. First name, dash, last name, dot, CB Great Lakes, CB Florida Homes, CB Schmidt, Ohio, whatever it might be. So they won't have an MLS search, but it does link them over to your websites, which of course is completely fed by your MLS, so it is all the same data, and they can search from homes there. If they're saving any of the homes, all of that data is saved in the Moxie Engage client contact card, so you'll know what they're up to. So great question. And now I don't see any more questions. So Michelle, if you have any further follow-up questions on that, just reach out to me after the fact. And like I said, head to the Moxie Monday playlist. This recording will be up shortly. And as always, reach out if you need any help. Thanks so much for your time this morning. We appreciate it.